It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube, it's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Today I got the taper on the light skin Tyreek from Power. Y'all see him right there, boom. Now, if you watch me, if you've been following me, you know I did a video on him before. It was like a year or two back. I've been cutting his hair for a while. See how curly his hair is? Man, this boy hair is super duper curly. But what we're gonna do different on this haircut, we only using two guards, right? Half guard and 1.5 guard. We're not using the one. The last few videos that I've done, I have not used the one guard. By not using the one guard, it is gonna help you go at a faster rate with your cuts, get some more consistency, things like that. Now, I created a curve on my first guideline because I'm trying to keep his C cup there, right? So this is the half guard. I got it like halfway open. And what you want to do is try to remove that curved guideline that we made. You want to try to remove that with the half guard. It might not completely remove, but you see right here, we got enough to where it's gone, we can manage it. Next, we come with our 1.5, and we just want to clean up the guideline that we made with the half, right? So this is really like, you'll make a guideline and then you'll take away the guideline to create another one until you keep doing that step until there's no more guidelines, right? So right here, we just fading that last guideline out using our 1.5. Again, it might not completely go away. That's okay. We can always come back with our half guard and finish it up, right? So that's what we're doing. We're getting the hair down, the bulk down to a place to where we control it with our half guard, right? And we're gonna use the corner of the blades to do that. I open it up like halfway. You saw that. I moved the lever down, and I'm coming at it with the corner of the blade. Now, I'm also stretching his scalp. Using my other hand, I'm actually stretching his scalp. Now, I like to use the comb a lot. Sometimes, in certain situations, I have to use the brush because the hair is sticking to the scalp. The reason why I use combs a lot because that's the way I was taught, number one, and brushes can become unsanitary if you're not using new brushes often enough, right? Because the hair just gets stuck in the brush, so that's why I use comb. Now back to the haircut. Once we use our half guard to its fullest potential, we come back. We have no guard on our clipper. We still using the corner of the blade. We're gonna remove whatever else line we see, anything, any imperfections that we think are there. When you're doing a taper or a haircut, any kind of haircut, you fade it the way you want to fade it. It's definitely steps to get you to a certain point, but however you want the fade to look, sit, how much bulk you want it to have, how much blurriness you want it to have, all depends on you, what you see, what you can see right there, right? For me, I still see like a little bit of the guideline. I come back with my trimmer, what I use to put in the guideline, and remove it. You don't have to do it this same way. You can use your clipper to make your first guideline because it's not as sharp, it's not as close, and it's easier to remove. I think I was speaking on that on the last video. So this right here is just me detailing. You see that? I'm detailing, I'm knocking out everything I want to knock out and leaving what I want to leave, right? So that's the first side of this taper. On the other side, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So you see it, I went here, I must have saw something I didn't like, and I'm trying to clean it up, right? So now we're gonna go to the other side. On this side, we do the exact same things. Start out like C-cup type guideline, and then we use our half guard or 1.5, work our way back down with our half guard to no guard to use our trimmer to clean up the rest. So the system is you have to do the same thing on both sides, and also we're not using the one guard. Now, once you get to the front, what we want to do is use something to hold his hair in place so we can see the hairline. Right now it's so curly you can't really see the hairline. So what we want to do, you can use a clip, you can use a scrunchie, whatever you want to use in order to hold the hair in place, right? So we're going to hold the hair in place, and then we're going to get ready to prep our line, prep his front in order to create a nice crispy lineup using the Mr. Outliner Detailer Mist. Is in stock. If you order, it's on the way, trust me, right? And we're not using enhancements on this. We're not using enhancements on this hair, right? So we're gonna take our big guard here, and I think I have a 1.5 here. 1.5. We just want to try to knock some of the curliness off so we can get a nice line. Now, if the client asks you not to do this, don't do it. I did it because I've been cutting his hair for a while, so I know what he wants. Right? Some people might choose to do it, some people might not. You see the Mr. Outliner Detailer Mist, we're gonna spray it across. Right? We're gonna brush it in, we're gonna brush it to the desired style that we want, let it dry, and then get ready to do the lineup. Now on this lineup, I started from the vertical bars this time instead of right in the front. Sometimes I just do different things, and you can do your lineup this way too if you think it's effective for you, because it's kind of easy to just make the vertical bars and then line the front up. So right here I'm making this vertical bars. You see I don't need any enhancements. The outliner detailing this just does the job for me, right? And the trick to doing good lineups is just taking your time. It's no special formula or nothing like that. It is ways to approach it and look at it, but the biggest thing is you just taking your time, right? Making your vertical bars, then making your line straight across. You see how crispy that is, man. We got the KFC crispy bucket of chicken going on right here, man. If you're in Chicago, we got that Harold's for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Louisiana, we got that Popeyes chicken for you. That Man Chew. You know what I'm saying? California, I don't know what they got, but they got Roscoe's Chicken and Wahl, right? Anyway, so a few places that I know off the top of my head, but anyway, we got you see how it looking, man. You see the vertical bar, you see the curve. Bring our finger across to try to make sure we line it up as even as possible. Making this curve, I didn't speed this up because I wanted y'all to see that I really just take my time with my lineups, right? To get my lineups crispy and smooth and straight and consistent. I just take my time, man. I really don't care how long it takes me to do the lineup. That's the most important part. The fading part is very easy. You know, is non-time consuming. I probably spend as much time on the all-around fade. I spend the same amount of time on the lineup. So that lets you know how important that is. And also, you want to use your mirror. The mirror not gonna lie to you. You know, you can look at it yourself and feel like, hey, this is straight. It's good. We're good to go. But when you point them towards the mirror, then the mirror lets you know, like, nah, this is off, or whatever. So if you're having problems with your lineups too, you might want to just incorporate using the mirror. After that, I can start from the middle and I can start working my way over, whichever way I decide to do it, right? So again, I'm still just taking my time here. Now I started working on the back. On the back, we do the exact same thing we did on the sides. I'm definitely gonna speed this up because it's the same. I don't want to make the video longer than it should be. If you do the same things on the back that you did on the sides, you should get a consistent look all the way around. So remember that just whatever you do on the sides and they doing the taper, you have to do it on the back too. And once you're done with the taper on the back, you can go ahead and get ready to start your line up. Sometimes I like to start from the bottom of the ear, sometimes start from the top. Just kind of depends on what I'm doing, what kind of mood I'm in. It doesn't really matter. You do it however you want to do it. But I chose to do it from the bottom this time, so it's easy to make clean lineups in the back. I don't know, the hair texture is just different. It's not too difficult. You just line it, don't bring it too far in, and you'll be good. So this is how the back of the taper looks. Y'all see it very consistent with the front. Now, this was the taper with the curly top. That's the end of the video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Make sure y'all check out Power episode 7, Tyreek. Is he gonna stay in jail? Is he getting out of jail? Episode 6, I'm sorry.